Hi everybody, I'm Sarah Bent from spunkyandsporty.com, and today I'm actually really excited to show you this because I just got this in the mail and I'm going to do this with you guys, so I haven't even tried it yet myself. So it is a makeup brush cleaner, okay? So it looks like this. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but it has all these pieces, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use it, okay? So you have this little thing that you put your brush cleaner solution in, and all these little guys fit all your different brushes, okay? So you have to find one that gives it a snug fit, and I'm going to show you how to do that, but just a second, because I'm going to get some solution. I'm going to put it in here, and then I'm going to show you, because I have a bunch of different size brushes here that I'm going to show how to clean. So all these guys really need a cleaning, okay? So hang in there, I'm going to be right back, and I'm going to get some solution for this, okay? Okay, so I'm back, and I'm going to go into, actually, before I start cleaning the brushes, I'm going to actually talk a bit about this. I did actually see this on Amazon, and I bought it off Amazon. There was a few different things that you can use to clean your brushes, and I just found that I wanted to use this one. I'm going to post pictures of the other options that I found on there as well, that I'm sure are going to be effective, but I just found when I saw this, I thought, oh my golly, I'm definitely going to get this because it looks really effective, because it actually cleans and dries your makeup brushes all in one, okay? So I really wanted to give this a try and see how. So when I saw this, I really wanted to see how this goes, because cleaning and drying, everybody really hates cleaning their brushes. I don't know anybody that likes to clean their brushes. You like clean brushes, but you don't want to take the time to clean them because you know it's going to take a long time to do, because there's the traditional way that you usually do that. You just get some solution, some cleaning solution, or some soap and water, or however you want to clean your brushes, and then you just get them all wet and clean them, and then you know, like on a paper towel back and forth or whatever, and run it under water, and then you know that they're going to be wet for a long time, so you're going to have to wait overnight before you can use your brushes again, okay? So that's, and you usually air dry them, okay? So that's usually the way that a lot of people have done in the past. There's different things that are out there. There's these little rubber mats that I saw, that I'm going to post pictures of, that I saw as well, that I didn't buy because I bought this one instead. But those ones have different things that are sticking up in different textures for them, that help you clean your brushes really deeply, okay? So when you put the solution on the brush and you're going to be moving it on the mat and get it all in your bristles to make sure that you get your brush deeply cleaned, I'm sure those are effective, but then again, you're waiting for the dry time. And that's one thing that I didn't want to do, because especially if you're doing makeup on brides, for instance, which is what I am doing, which I'm going to be doing videos on soon, so I'm very excited about that. So I do have a wedding that I have coming up that I'm going to be doing 5 women, okay? So I'm very super excited about doing that. And for me, I have invested obviously in a few brush sets, but again, I'd like to be able to have the quick drying in between in case I wanted to reuse that brush, okay? So I don't want to reuse that brush, you know, like going into products that I use on myself and putting it on other people's faces with a dirty brush, okay? So what I mean by that, obviously, is like double dipping. So you're using the eyeshadow and then you want to go back in and over and over and over again, okay? So you want to make sure that you're using a clean brush and keeping all your products as sanitary as possible, okay? So anyway, enough said on that. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I'm really super excited to do this. I haven't done it yet. So hang on here, I'm going to get my first brush to do. Okay, so this thing here, this is the one that with the attachment on the end. I don't know if you can see that. It has a little star shape, triangle shape. Oh my golly, triangle shape. So I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to use my powder brush first, and I'm going to select the one that I'm going to find is the one that's going to be pretty snug on it. I'm going to take that one. So hang on a second. Maybe I'll try the one up. That's too big. Okay, so I'm going to go with this one. And you're just going to put it on the end of the brush like this. And then you're going to put this into the hole that's there. See how it's a triangle there? And this is a triangle. So clearly it fits. So I'm just going to put that in there. And see how it fits like that? Okay, and then I'm going to dip it into this. Okay, into my cleaning solution. And it has a little button on here. So what it does is it spins it around. Okay. Hang on one second here. And maybe it's just not tight enough on there. And 1 second. Okay, so you have to push it down a little bit, not all the way down, but you have to push it down far enough. And then you're gonna hit this button and it's gonna go. See how it's spinning in there? You can see it spinning, it spins super, super fast in the solution. Okay, and so it spins super, super fast in there. See how it's going all, see how the water's not clean anymore, it's getting the brush clean. You just want to go up and down. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those mops that are out there that, with the mop in the mop bucket. It's kind of like this, so but with that you're pushing down on the mop in the water and then you bring it up with the thing and then it dries it. So anyway, so just 1 second here, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to take a couple seconds to do this. And then what you do is you just pull it out of the water like that. So if you can see how I raised it out of the water, so it dries it off really, really fast. And oh, that's really kind of cool. Anyway, so I'm probably going to do that a couple times. It's not exactly dry, so hang on 1 second. I'm going to dry that again, or try that again. And okay, so what you want to do is you don't want to go too far into the water, or else it's going to slow it right down. Okay, so it's not a super, super strong spin, as you can see here. So you want to just kind of hover in the water and then go into it and to clean it and then to bring it back out. And you just want to spin it dry. So you just spin it dry. So you see how it's out of the water and spinning it. Okay guys, so I just did this again, and as you can see, the water is really, really dirty, really, really dirty, so we did a really good job for that. That was my powder brush. You guys saw that before. It's still a little bit wet, and there's still a little bit of powder there, so I'm going to do it again a few times. But what I did, so the trick to make this work is you have to actually, instead of just spinning it in the water, I found that you kind of have to spin and jump it up and down, and also kind of help clean it. Okay, so the spinner alone doesn't clean it, I don't find, for this brush anyway. Maybe it's just because it is a bigger brush and it just needs a little more scrubbing, and because it's there's so many bristles in there. Okay, so what I did was I put it in there and I went up and down in the water, but I also rubbed along the bottom. Okay, so it does need a little bit of texture to scrub some of it out, but I found that that motion really did help it. And then you just spin it dry. It's not 100% dry. It is drier than it would be on its own if you're just using a solution, okay, obviously, because you're spinning it dry. So anyway, that was pretty good. I'm going to try another one here because I just wanted to see if obviously you don't have to do that with every brush. I just want to see that if you can do this, if the brushes are sort of smaller, if you're able to do that with just spinning alone. Okay, so just a second, I'm just going to come back with some clean solution. I'll be right back. Okay, the other thing that's really good to know too is with this, okay, because you want to switch out your solution obviously and have it clean for every brush, or you're kind of defeating the purpose of cleaning your brushes, right? So okay, so I'm going to try a different a different size of brush to see if it makes it any better or dry it faster. And then the thing is, obviously you want to rotate your water and your cleaning solution for your brushes, like I said, or it's going to defeat the purpose of cleaning. So the thing is, when I was dumping it out, this does come out because it has a lip on it, which would make it very difficult if you see when it's upside down. See how it's in there? If the water is upside down, you're trying to dump it out, it's not going to all come out because it's going to be trapped. So it's a good thing that that does come out, makes it easier. Okay, so my next brush, I'm going to try this one. This is my bronzer brush. So we're going to try this. I'll show you this. Okay. Okay, so if you go up and down, and then stop and just kind of dab a little bit in the water, and then spin it, and then go back in. See, it's so at least it's cleaning. You can see how the water's changing. Spin. So it's definitely doing a job there. So it's cleaning your brush, obviously, because the water is changing. So I think the key is to just bring it out, spin it, and then go back in the water again, and then sort of hit it on the bottom a little bit gently, okay? So that you're just making sure that you're getting all of the product out of your brush, okay? So here I am spinning it out of the water, and then I'm going to bring it out and see what it looks like, okay? So again, there's still a little bit. You can still see a little bit. So I'm going to have to do it a couple times. Yeah, it's pretty dry. Okay, so clearly when the brushes are with less bristles, they're obviously going to dry faster. It makes sense anyway, but I just want to see if that does it enough, okay? So before I tell you guys, yeah, go ahead and get this, I just want to make sure that it actually does dry, and I'm not just saying that and then you guys get this and then you're disappointed because it isn't drying your brushes, you know, thoroughly, okay? So clearly the smaller, the less bristles that are on your brush, the faster it's going to dry. And yeah, so again, like, it still has a bit of product on there. Okay, so anyway, but I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I'm going to do it a couple times, obviously, because I'm not going to just keep my brushes like that and so that they're not thoroughly clean. But obviously, I mean, look at how thick that brush is, okay? So, and that didn't take very long at all to get majority of that out of it, okay? So you can see how it's very clean, but just along the edges. So obviously I would do that one again and make sure that it's really clean. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with the product. I'd have to say I do like that. I do like the idea that I can clean my brushes faster and not have to really spend a lot of time scrubbing and wetting it and over and over and over again under the water, okay? So and that I don't have to wait as long either for them to dry thoroughly. So I'm gonna give this a thumbs up because I really do like it. I think this is a really good product. I don't know, maybe you guys will too. Give me your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. And if you guys have tried this, I'd love to hear that as well and see what you guys, if there's anything different that you would try or that you have tried to make it a success for you. Let me know, okay? Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and to like my video and give it a thumbs up, okay? And we'll see you guys soon.